Hey everyone, what's going on? Today we are looking at two products from Cleer Audio. This is the Ally Plus 2 and the Enduro ANC. We've done the Enduro, we've done the Ally Plus. These are the new versions of them. The game changer on these now, the reason why I'm not going to get into the sound very much with these is because frankly you can adjust the sound. Here is the app. We already have the Enduros hooked up to it. This works with either one of these. As you can see there, you have ambient control. You have an equalizer where you can change the sound to anything you want. You want a custom EQ, you can just adjust it any way you want. Want to give yourself a V shape, go ahead, give yourself a big V shape there. You know, whatever you want. I'm just kidding with that, but going back, you have some presets that you can pick from as well. You can go from ambient to, all the way full on AC and back and forth. I'm trying to do this through the screen. And you can shut it off completely if you want. So that's a good feature of these. They connect very easily to the app. I'll close that out. Pop on the app, see if it does it right away without error. There we go. You're connected. Got some settings that you can do up in the corner there. You can even control your meter right from here. So there's a lot of nice things. It tells you how much sound you got. Look, I've been using those for a long time. They still got 71%. Those things just last a long time. So with that, I'm going to just shut this off and put it off to the side. I'm going to power these down because they don't need to be on at the time right now. And we'll get a good look at them. I guess we'll start with the Ally. So I'll put these off to the side for now. And we'll get into these. Magnetic lid. Snaps open. The first thing you notice about the Ally 2, the Ally Plus 2, is that the case now is plastic. It's not metal anymore. And that isn't a step down in quality. It still feels really good. It's lighter. And it's still got the nice, snap to the lid, the nice glass thing over here. It looks basically the same, USB-C. But now we have the addition of wireless charging. And that's why the case is plastic. So that's a good feature. I don't use it too much myself, but I do like the fact that it's there. These feature Bluetooth 5.2, so they have a reasonably new chip inside of them. They look kind of big on the outside looking at them, but this doesn't fit in your ear. Just this part right here fits in ear, so they are quite comfortable. Just like I said with the other Allies. I don't know if I can actually get it over to where the camera is. There you go. There's your sensor for your smart play and pause. Touch sensitive area right here. Light indicator right there. They look really elegant. They are comfortable despite the size, because it's just this part fits in your ear and then this part kind of rests on the outside of your ear. And they do stick out a little bit, but it isn't too awkward. They actually were designed really ergonomic, to be quite honest. That, of course, is magnetic as well. There's a charging indicator there when they start charging. I'm not sure if this is plastic or glass. But there's a nice shield there. They really do look nice. Design-wise, yes. Some people might think of the cradle as a little bit too big. I think it's fine. It's just like the other one. In fact, it's lighter now than the other one. The other one was a little bit more heft to it because it was made out of metal. I think this is perfect for a pocket. Yes, there are plenty of other, earbuds, wireless earbuds that are a lot thinner, but let's look at like a typical earbud case. The dimensions aren't really that different. So put that off to the side. We're going to be doing a review on those in a little while. I just got those and I haven't had a chance to test them very much. So overall, the design is great. Thinking about the features, we saw the app, how you can control the ANC and everything. The ANC in itself does minus 34 decibels. You have such features as 11 hours playback and then an extra 22 hours with the case. They feature a 10 millimeter graphene driver. The call quality of these is superb. Both of these products, the call quality is excellent with them. Very good for taking phone calls, business calls, and with the cancellation of the background noise. Very, very good there. The customizable EQ, the customizable ANC on the app give these a sound quality that is good because you can adjust it to your liking. Stock wise, I would say that they're both pretty much balanced with an enhanced bass. Obviously, the over ears are going to have a little bit more bass to them, but in general, it's kind of balanced with a nice lift in the low end. And of course, you can pop them in, make them a V shape, make them a Hammond shape, whatever you want to do. Just adjust that EQ to your liking. So that's basically all I'm going to get into with the sound. There is good staging with these. There is good details with these. And the highs kind of have like a relaxed kind of early fall off as tuned stock. Obviously that can be adjusted very easily. So they sound good. They're both comfortable. I'll get into the Enduro in just a minute. But the Ally is comfortable. It has a decent amount of hours. I mean, 11 hours playback for some buds, and then an extra 22 with the charging case. So when you go out, you're basically all set, unless you're going out for like 3 days. But still, you know, that is really, really good. Adjustable noise thing. Trying to see if there's any features that I did miss on here. We've mentioned Bluetooth 5.2 for these. And just overall, there's like a lot of premium features on these that you would not expect. I mean, even the packaging is nice. You get your ear tips. You get 2 different packages filled with a bunch of ear tips. You get the the earphones themselves, the charging cradle. You get a charger and you get documentation. So it comes with enough stuff that you're good to go. They look really nice, to be honest. I think they're some of the most unique looking pairs, even though there are a lot of round pairs on the market. I suppose they all are really unique looking. I like the design that they always seem to bring like a good design to the table. They always think their products through quite a bit before they're released. And that's one thing that I've always liked about them is the consistency. I know that the product's going to work good. I know it's going to look pretty good. And looks are subjective, but I think most people are going to find these attractive. They come in 2 different colors. There's a darker color, then I got the lighter color. As with this, there's a lighter color, and I got the darker color. Let's get into the Enduro ANC. The headband style is that of the Enduro. It's all metal reinforced. There's some padding right here. Not the thickest padding, but it's memory foam, so it should suffice. I found them comfortable. I didn't find any pressure points at the top of my head, but everybody's different. Nice thick band of metal with that nice coloring on it to match the earphones. There's plastic in the backing to allow that click level of adjustment. Looking at the design, really nice. Here you have all your controls. Everything is on this side. This is the left side. You have your USB-C port, which it also comes with an adapter, so you can use a 3.5 millimeter. Has the adapter right there. Has the charging. Comes with a pouch, carrying case kind of pouch to take with it. There you have your ANC on and your ambient. Both of these feature ambient, which is really good, which is basically a feature that you usually find on higher end headphones, which allow the microphones to pick up vocals and stuff like that. And then you can, hear a conversation without having to actually take the headphones off, because we all know that as soon as you put these things on, sometimes you're at the subway or at the bus or something, you're in a mall, you put these on and somebody wants to start a conversation. Now you don't actually have to take them off. You can just press that button and you can hear everything. Standard buttons here: play, pause, power on, power off, phone call button. There's no touch on these like the Flow, which is good because it's really not a necessity. It is nice to have in some occasions, but it's not a necessity. So they've been a little bit simplified. These have Bluetooth 5.0 in them. They feature 40 millimeter ironless dynamic drivers. They have a nice adjustment. They have a nice swivel. They fold in that direction. They swivel, obviously, that direction. There is some pivoting. So they're going to be like quite comfortable for most people. I mean, the shape. They have a decent weight to them. They're not overly hefty, but there's enough weight there to let you know that this is a premium product. Just looking at it, I think they're gorgeous, to be quite honest. I forgot what the light color looked like, but these are really gorgeous, honestly. The both of these with their metal type accents and everything, it just looks really, really nice. So overall, the ANC on these is very, very good. We have to understand that not just for the price, but just in general, the ANC is excellent, even compared to like higher end models. These guys are always on par with the bigger guys like Sony and Bose and stuff like that. I just maybe not have heard of them as much, but everything they make is really good. I've had these guys since the DU, I think it was called, the Cleer DU. That was the first Cleer I ever bought. It was a metal headphone, wired, very nice headphone. Then they came out with a blue tooth version, and I got that as well. Then they had some kind of funky looking headphone that was Bluetooth, that was like, had like bling to it. There was all these lights. I didn't have that, but I do remember trying that one out. I also tried out the Next, which is like their, think of like a Sennheiser HD800, but only made out of metal. It's very similar to that headphone, and it's actually half the price. So it is a good value. It's all made out of carbon fiber, I believe. I think it has a lot of carbon fiber and aluminum on it, but it's really, really nice looking. So I'm impressed with their design. The consistency is something I look forward to with them. It's going to be a consistent product, meaning that whatever product they come out with next, talking and everything, even their speaker, which this thing has a nice solid weight to it. You know that the components in this are good. It sounds fantastic. You know, it's consistency. I expect something from them. Obviously, if it didn't actually live up to that expectation, I'd be quite disappointed. But it never does. It just always exceeds. Now, these have 60 hours of playback time. I don't know if I mentioned that. That's with the ANC on. So that's pretty darn good, to be quite honest. So you're getting something that's really rugged. It's quite comfortable. I don't know if I push these in enough, but this is a nice memory foam. I don't have really, with this one I have no faults I can think of. This one, the only fault I can think of is that the pads are adhesived on. So you'd have to deal directly with Cleer right now, because I don't think Dakoni or any other companies make a replacement one for these. But in all fairness, I've had the Flow for many years now, and the pads are still fine, and they're very similar pads to this. They're maybe just a little bit thicker. So they're not going to wear out on you, but that, you know, your mileage will vary depending on your climate. If you live in a very hot climate, sweaty all the time, that they might end up starting to peel from the acids in your sweat and everything, and the salt. So, you know, I can't say 100% for sure, but the pad's very comfortable. The build quality on this is superb. Nice heft to it without being overly heavy. And quite frankly, like, out of the 60 pairs of Bluetooth headphones that I have come across my desk, this is probably in the top 3 build quality wise. And some of those were Sony. There's nice swivel to them, as you can see. There's a lot of good movement to them. So comfort-wise is good. And comfort-wise is good on these as well, even though they don't look it because they're a little bit on the big side. Well done. Well done, Cleer. Uh, Respectively, right now, I think this is like 149 and this is 129. I'm sure that they go on sale quite a bit and you can get them for even cheaper. Just very good products. There's some excellent technology in there. They got premium features and it isn't a premium price. So for that, honestly, I'm impressed with these. And I hope this video was informative. My opinion on these are you could look a long time before you actually find something of this quality for this price. And with that adjustable app, sound quality is irrelevant, what I think, because you can just adjust it to any way you want within reason. The ANC is good on both of these. I was so surprised at the ANC on these for buds. They work really well. Yeah, the Cleer Enduro ANC and the Ally Plus 2, version number 2. Both ANC, active noise canceling. Both of these are Bluetooth products. And I definitely would recommend them if you're looking for something with these features. And in this price range, I think you could search a long time and probably not do better than these because they pack a lot of stuff in there, including comfort and build quality and good sound. So they have it all. Checks all the boxes for me, at least. I like these. These guys are going to be at the forefront of my Bluetooth using things. Thank you so much for watching, and please be safe.